Hello and welcome to Earth Ray Healing. Today we're going to be taking a look at what may be blocking you from your spiritual gifts, your talents, your abilities. Now, this is something that comes up quite a bit in personal sessions. People will come to me and say, my third eye is blocked, or this chakra is blocked, or I have an attachment, or there's an entity, blocking me. And I'm telling you, 95% of the time, it is not that. It's actually not like a blockage the way you think it is. And it is rather you doing or not doing something that is preventing you from moving forward. It's so important right now that people understand their spiritual gifts. Like there's so many people that are waking up right now. This is the new age, right? The new earth energies are here. And it's important that you understand your gifts and your abilities, your talents, your skills, right? Your connections. These are things that they help you to align to yourself. And then in turn, sometimes that will help you to help others, right? It's assisting you. Learning your gifts is assisting with the ushering in of the new energies in this new time, the golden age, the Aquarian age, new earth, whatever you want to call it. Like, it's important that you understand your abilities and your gifts. It's important that you understand that actually you can do and be anything you want to be. But there are, I understand that sometimes there's little to no movement in that direction. And that's what we're going to look at here. Okay. Okay. So there's a lot of cards that a lot of decks, different decks that wanted to be interested, that were interested in this, this session for you. The underworld. Yes. Your fears, your own fears. This is fears. This is fears. This is nightmares. This is darkness. Do you fear the darkness? Because I have news for you, my friend. Like, there is darkness out there. In order to do like this kind of work, or even if you don't want to do this kind of work, but you want to know what your specific gifts are and things like that, there is a certain understanding needed in the fact that there is dark and light and they work together. And this is a fear. This is a fear. Maybe you have seen things and then you shut yourself off. Maybe you've heard things and you shut yourself off, that type of thing. So this is like right up front, right at the beginning of the session here, saying your own fears. This could be not for everybody, but somebody out there, your own fears are preventing you from moving forward, preventing you from moving forward with whatever your gifts and talents are. Let's see what else we have here. It's the third eye. And look how clear it, see, this is exactly the message that I'm getting here. Do you see the clarity here? Like, I don't think your third eye is blocked. We have Archangel Metatron here too. I don't think your third eye is blocked. It's clear. It's sparkly. It could be, there's a possibility that it could be disconnected from another energy center. The energy centers have to talk to each other. And I do see a lot in personal sessions also that sometimes we have to connect them. They're not talking. Like the third eye isn't talking to the heart. Something like that. But this is letting me know, especially showing up next to the fear, maybe you fear what you've seen, or you fear what you're going to see. There's a fear here, a major fear. Maybe you literally have had nightmares and you're afraid of waking up. But yet you're wondering, what are my gifts? And maybe that's not it's preventing you from from figuring out what your gifts are, this fear. And they're having me say, because I can hear somebody saying, well, how do I get over the fear? And it's like one thing that's coming to mind right now. Sit in the dark. Sit in the dark for a certain amount of time. And they're saying, see that nothing happens. Understand that nothing happens. I'm not saying that that is the case with everyone, but that's what they're showing me. Like, get over your fear, to jump right into it. Like, face your fears head on. If your fear is, because they're bringing up the dark. Maybe you've seen something in the darkness. Okay, we'll continue here. There's a lot of cards. Clouds, shape-shifting. This is interesting. Okay, what I'm getting from this is shape-shift into that magical being that you want to be. So they're showing me somebody like cutting their hair or dyeing their hair or wearing something different, carrying around a talisman or wearing a certain pendant. Like, they're saying do that because it makes you think a different way, and it in turn gives you the confidence to be what you are, to be that magical being. Shapeshift into the magical being that you are. That's what I'm hearing. Shapeshift into, yeah, they just keep saying the magical being that you are. Interesting. Okay, I was just seeing if there's anything else in that. Something else may come up with that, but we'll see here. Okay, it's time to fly. Listen to your intuition. Okay, I'm getting like Pleiadian energy here, and then I'm getting like Arcturian avian energy here, if that means anything to anyone. But yeah, listen to your intuition. This is that third eye. Okay, so some people are literally, what's blocking you is that you're not listening to you. Like, you're actually getting signs and signals and symbols and maybe messages, like through other people or through, spirit works in mysterious ways. And it's like you're getting messages and you're blowing them off. Like, you're getting guidance and then you're saying, I'm not getting guidance. I don't know what my gifts are. I don't, but I have a feeling something is happening here that you're not paying attention to, maybe, or paying enough attention to. Let's see here. We have crossroads. Because I feel like, okay, you're at a crossroads. Some people are like really frustrated. They're like, either show me what I'm supposed to do, or I'm quitting. Like, I'm hearing, I can hear that. I can hear somebody saying, I'm quitting. And Spirit is like, we've been showing you all along, like, please listen to your intuition. Please call us in. That's another thing. Not necessarily with crossroads, but that's another thing. They're saying, please call us in. Like, a lot of people say that they've done all the work. And, as soon as I ask, do you call your team in? And they're like, well, and I'm like, you have to call your spirit team in. That's what they're there for. They know you better than anybody else on this planet. You know yourself the best, but you have to be connected with yourself to know yourself. And how you get connected with yourself, one way, is by calling in your team, doing consistent, meditations, whatever meditating looks like to you. It doesn't look the same for everyone. Sometimes it's walking outside in nature. Sometimes it's sitting and closing your eyes. It's different for everyone. Okay, they're bringing me back to this crossroads. I'm not sure what they're trying to say here, actually. Okay, I'm not going to waste too much time on that. So, what did I just say? Spirit guides. Call in your team. It's so important. There's so many people that ask me questions, and I always come back with, did you ask your team? Did you call in your team? Do you have connection with your team? Do you talk to your team? It's like they're right there waiting for you to ask these questions. And you have to listen. You have to listen. Because the answers are coming through. When you ask, what is it that I'm supposed to be doing, or something like that, the answer's coming through somehow. I don't know, maybe it'll come up here, but there's a fear. Do you fear connecting with your guides? I'm getting that also. Like you're fearing maybe what they look like, because I've done that before. You know, you kind of grow out of that as you do the work more. Maybe you fear a connection with spirit. Kundalini rising. Ignite your passion for life. Okay, I'm getting a few things here. Okay, yeah, what I just said, fearing meeting your guides or your spirit team. This feels like it could be so Kundalini energy is not 3D energy, it's 5D energy. And it's, you know, it was like gifted to us. It was gifted to humanity basically from us. And that's a whole nother video. But this energy it's a lot. And if you're not used to it, it can be very uncomfortable. And so maybe, you know, this has happened and it looked like something else to you. So you shut it down. And that could be like a block of yours. Or I'm also getting because I'm seeing Archangel Metatron here, and I'm thinking maybe something like a higher frequency being has come to you, and when you felt that high frequency, you didn't like it. It was too much. Because a lot of the time, they come with, well, all the time, these high frequency beings come with unconditional love. And humans are not used to that. Just like this Kundalini, it's not like human energy. It can be a lot to deal with as a human. And if you got uncomfortable at some point, you may have unknowingly shut it down. And again, that's not technically a blockage. It's just you have to do the work to turn it back on. You know, meditate, call in your team, maybe work with different crystals or colors or shapes or, you know, sacred geometry, or sacred geometry is coming through also with this Archangel Metatron here. Maybe work with the crystalline grid work. Yeah, and this, that fell under this fear here, this underworld, definitely. I'm feeling like, yeah, I'm definitely feeling that maybe something happened to you that you thought was not good, but that was actually so good that you didn't know what to do with it, so you threw it out of fear. Of course, that's not for everyone, you know. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, we have Fehu, cattle. Material wealth, prosperity, confidence, nourishment, satisfied ambitions, taken care of, safe and secure, understand value in all things. And then we have also loss of personal possessions, no profit, falling short of your efforts, obsession with possessions and money. Okay, so maybe you fear that whatever this, maybe you do know your gift, and maybe you're fearing that you're not going to make enough money, or I'm hearing also you're fearing what like people around you will think of you doing this for a living, whatever this is. And you feel like, yeah, there's a sense of safety and security in this. So there's fear. It's fear. So what is your blockage? It's fear. Fear of the unknown. Also, I am seeing confidence here. And I'm seeing that with this fire right here also. Like solar plexus energy. Have confidence in the fact that you are a magical being, that you have gifts, that you have talents, you have skills, that you are connected to spirit, that you can do these things, whatever these things are, whether you know about them or not. Because if you're watching this, you know on some level that you have some sort of abilities that you want to bring about that you feel you're being blocked from. Have confidence. Again, I'm hearing they don't need unblocked. Like the unblocking comes with like dropping into your heart, strengthening your solar plexus. That's what I'm hearing also. Strengthening your third eye. Like they're saying your third eye is not blocked. It needs strengthened. And the way that you do that, again, they're taking me back to sitting in the dark. Sitting in the dark, what do you see? What do you see? Do you see dots? Do you see shapes? Something about that. There's something in that. So has someone, have you woken up in the middle of the night and something scared you? You know, and you unconsciously shut something off. You know, do it like, again, they're saying like face your fears. Sit in the dark. Don't be afraid of the dark, they're saying. The dark, like actual dark, you know, a dark room. And then also like dark entities and things. They're out there, guys. They're out there. I mean, don't fear them. I've actually laughed at them and they turn and go away because they're like, well, I'm not going to get anything from her. You know, open your heart, open your eye, open your third eye. They're saying do like energy center work. Because there's not a blockage, but there's a strengthening needed. A strengthening needed. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Iwas. Horse. Forward energy movement. Yeah, you don't have forward energy movement right now with this, right? Progression, fast action, transitioning, vehicle, transit, okay, new dwelling, ideas, growth of business, right timing. And then we also have like restlessness. The flip side, restlessness, at a standstill, wrong timing, not knowing which path to take, in a rut, needing to make a decision. Okay, so I'm getting a few things here. So, first of all, I'm seeing new dwelling, and I'm hearing you need to move. That's, of course, not for everybody, but somebody out there, and it's if you've thought of it already. This is just confirming what you already have thought of. You need to move. There's something stagnant in your dwelling. I'm also hearing for maybe just one of you, I don't know. There's a portal open in your home that needs close. Either you need to close it or you need to get out of there. It's messing with your psychic abilities and things like that. Your home. Also, for some others on a different level, you need to cleanse your home. So you need to, this is another thing. Like a lot of people, like I said, think that, you know, oh, my third eye is blocked. I have an entity attachment or something like that. When actually you need to cleanse. You need to cleanse your energy and cleanse your space, right? And you need to ground. You need to ground your energy. Like when you pull in activations, and if you're listening to activations, and try not to just watch them like my videos or videos like mine. Try not to just watch them as entertainment. Try to like ground that energy. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Lots of cards, like I said. Strength. Yeah, that's that solar plexus energy. This fear, it has overstepped, or whatever the word is, this strength that you have naturally. You naturally have this strength. Tap into this strength that you have. Yeah, and into your heart. You see that? Into your heart energy. Into your heart energy. And this is like very gentle energy. Oh, I'm getting too that, yeah, there's a gentle approach that is needed. Maybe you're too hard on yourself. Like you try too hard to figure out what your gifts, what your talents are. There's a gentleness needed, you know, a stepping back. And then like clarity will come when you step back, maybe. The moon. Okay, so there may be illusions as to what your gifts are. You may have something in mind, like what you should be doing. And maybe Spirit has been trying to tell you, you know, you're better suited to do this. Like it's an illusion of, there's an illusion of what you think you should be doing or something like that. Yeah, because I'm seeing like a reflection in the water here. And it's kind of like you're not seeing in the water what you actually look like. Something like that. There's something else with this moon. Intuition. Intuition. They're saying intuition, the moon. Yes, listen to your intuition. Somebody listening, your intuition, like you're psychic. There's no doubt about it. You're a psychic. You're a medium. Maybe you're communicating with like past loved ones, like the dead, the 4D. You are a communicator between the 3D and the 4D. And then also they're coming in with, you know, like me, you're a communicator between the 3D and the 5D and beyond also. They're having me look at spirit guides again, and they're just a reminder, like, please call us in with the intuition. We will help you. We will help you. Yeah, there's third eye, intuition. Listen to your intuition. There's energy here that speaks of there not being like what you think of as a blockage, okay? Again, they're showing me like you doing the work, like sitting in the dark, journaling, and not journaling in the dark, but they're showing me separate things, like you sitting in the dark, seeing what you get, you know, meditating, journaling, walking in nature, connecting with the elements. Yeah, I've had clients and then people contact me and say, I've done all the work, all the work. And and you haven't though. If you're questioning it, then you're missing something. I feel like there's like a routine that is needed, like a regiment that's needed. So like, I feel like somebody has like tried something. Like I meditated for a half hour one day and it didn't work. And this is like, you know, a month later and you haven't meditated since then. Because they're coming through and saying, you have to stick with it. Like, it's just like anything else. You have to practice. You have to practice. You'll learn. You'll learn your intuition. Let's see here. 2 of Pentacles. There's like juggling or balancing or, what is this? Oh, okay. So they're telling me that there's more than one gift or ability or something, which, I mean, that's how we are. Like, you know, we're multifaceted. And they're saying if you're not seeing anything, like any of your gifts or talents or whatever, pick something, like pick one thing, because, and then I'm also seeing that there's like multiple things, like, yeah, they're saying pick something and then go with it to see and journal about it, like research it. And, like when you read about it, whatever it is, You know, say it's light language. Say it's, you know, speaking light language. Read about it. Don't just listen to it, like read about it. See what other people say about it. You know, does it activate you? What you read about it? I'm feeling the juggling here. So it's like, maybe I do this, maybe I can do this, maybe I can do this. And they're asking again for you to call them in because they can help you narrow it down. Let's see here. Looking ahead. See, you're looking ahead. At the end here, that's good. You're looking ahead. I mean, I like it. The world is there. Maybe you, yeah, again with the moving. I'm seeing the world there, and I'm like seeing someone moving locations. Looking forward. They are reminding you to be in the present, to be present. Whenever you're asking these questions, like, what is blocking me? Why so many blocks? Come into the present. Come into your heart. Yeah, come into the present. Come into your heart. Connect to your heart center is what I'm getting from like all of this. They're having me look at this one. Oh, that's interesting. So growth of business. So they're talking about like, again, like, do you fear success? Because I mean, that happens sometimes. Or do you fear like being seen or something like that? Again, they're bringing me back to the fear. Like this card, I feel like it scatters, it all goes back to this fear. Darkness. Like the, you know, the energies maybe that you don't want to deal with. But, you know, from my experience, and I'm also hearing, like, it's not that bad. It's not that, when you're in light and you're in integrity and you're in truth, like I said before, those things, they come to you and then they're like, they're not going to help me. So then they turn around and go away. Do not fear the dark. You are dark, I'm hearing. You are, if you think that you don't have dark within you, there's, you know, there's a misunderstanding. Everybody has dark in them. We've all been all places, right? If you're listening to something like this and you're attracted to energy like mine, we've been dark. We've done not so good things, you know, these different lifetimes, even in this lifetime. It's okay. Do you fear your own darkness maybe? Okay, let's move on here. Purpose. Okay, I know what to do. I know what I am here to do. Okay, purpose. Okay, so what I'm getting straight away from this is there's too much of an emphasis on what is my purpose? What is my purpose? What is my purpose? Your purpose is to be here and to live and to laugh. And people do not like to hear that. They want to know why they're here, like how they're supposed to make money and be spiritual at the same time. That's something for you to figure out between you and your guides. But your general purpose is to be open. Be open. You have to work on the fear though. Somebody has to work on the fear. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. This is literally someone's like blockage, is grieving. Like you're grieving someone that died, or you're grieving someone that left you. There's a, you know, quote unquote hole in your heart, you know, that type of, it's heart energy, grief. There's emotional work to be done, I'm hearing. That is your like blockage, emotional work. Have you done the emotional work? Have you forgiven? Have you forgiven yourself? I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. There's that word block then. The blockage. Forgiveness. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. Also, I'm getting major sacral energy here with these oranges. I'm seeing the orange here, and and also the orange here. Connecting to sacral energy, connecting to creativity. A lot of people in personal sessions, a lot of the times what comes up is, because they want to know like this big thing, like what is the block? What am I doing wrong? And the answer that comes through a lot of the time is you need to laugh. You need to connect with other people. Like you need to be a child, connect with children, connect with the inner child, connect with childlike energy, play a board game, dance, flail your arms around. Like there's a stagnancy in your energy. And there's a message here that your blockage is that stale energy and you need to move and laugh and have fun again. They're saying have fun again, like you lost that somewhere along the way. Okay, and then last we have hematite. Yeah, grounding. Yes, that's a perfect way to end this is grounding. So it's not a blockage. It's the fact that your energy is not grounded. I'm hearing again, when you're grounded, clarity comes. When you're grounded, clarity comes. Of course, that's not as simple. It's not that simple for every single person that's listening, but generally grounding. Magnetic pull, focus. It says, with a magnetism that is sky high, hematite has the ability to absorb negative emotions and create strong energetic boundaries. Again, I'm getting that balancing emotion type thing. That is like a blockage, right? Balancing your emotions. The emotions get stuck in the sacral. Do sacral work. It says its authoritarian force releases self-imposed limitations. That's interesting. Yeah, have authority in your, that's solar plexus energy, right? A powerful stone to use in grounding oneself. Hematite activates the root chakra and balances out the 7 chakras by pulling toxicity from your aura. That's powerful. Deriving from the Latin word for blood, hematite cleanses the blood in the body by promoting circulation and energizing the nervous system to begin anew. Use hematite when you need that extra boost. Okay, I just got something huge right here when it said circulation and the nervous system. So exercise. Somebody is not exercising and it is preventing your energy from flowing, and then it's preventing you from hearing your guides, and it's preventing you from understanding your gifts, your talents, your abilities. Exercise. Move your body. Circulation is poor, I'm hearing. Circulation of the blood, and then also circulation of like energy between the meridians, between the chakras. Okay, we're gonna bring in codes here to work on this circulation first. Take a deep breath. Circulation. Na shukma shiki antaka atrako unkutu shikata antrakia takato unshkia takata ushakata antraki. Take a deep breath. Shukutu gundra kashkia antaka antrakatiki na trakuma shkata. na, na. Take a deep breath again. We're going to bring in codes for release of fear. For those that are ready to release fear. If you're not ready, if you still have work to do, then you still have work to do, right? Call in your spirit team and listen. Listen to what the work is. These codes are to help in your release of fear. And if you're listening now, these codes will work a year from now if that's when you're ready. Take a deep breath. We're starting in the heart. Hanatrakumu. Atoshokum. Karayatum. Karain katakondum. Miashakatum huatata shiantoku. Patrakiantoku. Miataka atrako tudu ha shakato unkuduri shiataka antrakayakatokum. Hayandako nukuma anatrakum. We're connecting the heart to the other energy centers with these codes. Take a deep breath. We're also bringing codes in for self-love. The self-love helps with the fear, they're saying. Self-love. Ata. Ta. Yantakondo tu shakatandraki. Tokuma. Yantakandra katukuma. Mania kataya ya kotobana ya kiantakom. Oh, yantakatatrakokum. You are safe. Hanraya katomuku shokatandaki. Nanraki katokuma. Takatakuma. Yatakoshokoto ukata tarkiatoko mushukopa. Okay, I do hope that that was helpful for you. If you want a more in-depth session, then my link will be below for personal sessions. Take advantage of that. I want to thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time.